tough opponent in Clemson coming up on Saturday. And our guys right now, we had practice today, and it was a tough practice from the standpoint, all these guys spent all day yesterday doing all their work, trying to get everything in. You know, so right now it's a tough time for students because they're really involved in their studies and staying up late and getting ready for tests. And all those kids on our team today, a bunch of them have multiple tutoring appointments that start at 3 o'clock today and go all day. So hopefully we can get enough rest tomorrow night to be at our best.
We'll start with Brett here in the front.
Clemson's obviously got a pretty good team this year. What stands out about them?
You know, they have good guard play. They've got really good bigs with a lot of depth inside. I mean, you know, they're two centers, Thomas and White, are really good, skilled, score. You know, their guards are outstanding. They're two leading scorers, two players that take the most shots. You know, but they've got size. They're big. You know, their four-man Sims is a big, athletic kid. Their three-man Scara, I think they say his name, number 24. He starts at 3, moves to the 4. They have size. You know, like Trap coming off the bench at the wing is a very good shooter and scorer. So you know they got a bunch of players, and they've got experience. Having been in the tournament to the Sweet 16 a year ago, that really helps them. You know, you can see just their presence, and they're well coached.
You can raise your hand. Go ahead, Joel.
Just this stretch of games and really the non-conference schedule. You know, I know y'all take it game by game, but to go to Dayton and then now to play Clemson and now Cincinnati in a week, I mean, Wofford, BYU, those games are in there and things. Just the folk, how do the guys kind of embrace that, having a non-conference schedule that pretty much every game's a humongous game?
Yeah, you know, we need to embrace it. I think they do, and it's fun for them. And I told them, you know, the rest of our non-conference is incredibly difficult, you know, starting in Clemson. So Clemson, they all know is good. They all know they were the top 25 to start the season. They'll be back in it before the season's over. They'll be an NCAA tournament team, and this is a big challenge.
Any questions for Coach? Go ahead,
Marquise Reed for Clemson. He obviously gets the ball a lot. How does he create his own shot?
Off his left hand. I mean, he's really good at getting to his left, and he's a very good player. Now, obviously, he hurt his knee the other night. And I watched it, and I said, God, I was surprised that it was, you know, as bad as it's being reported. And you know, so they say, you know, it's. I'm not sure what his status is, what they question him. So, you know, if he can play, he can play. But he's really good. 19.5 a game, knows how to play, shoots it, scores off the bounce. Very good getting off to his left and making plays, stepping back. He's good.
With the road wins that this team got in the NIT, or most of this team got in the NIT last year, and then the experience in Vegas, is this team more prepared to win a neutral site game like this than they have been in a while?
Yeah, I would think. You know, but I don't know if the neutral site part plays into as much as just against a good team. You know, they're good. We're both having to travel all the way up to New Jersey to play the game. It's for a great cause. You know, they're still using this game to raise money. And never forget, for all the people involved in 9/11, especially a lot of the people who firemen, you know, they end up cleaning all that mess up, and you know, there's carcinogens and everything, and they end up dying because of the cleanup effort. And these poor kids are left fatherless. So it's a good thing that some of the money goes to. So I appreciate that. It's a televised event nationally, so it's a good exposure for the program. It's a big time arena, Prudential Center's big time, so it's all good.
Are you pretty pleased right now with just the rotation amount of minutes everybody's getting, in particular like Reggie, as well as he's played? Could you see him cracking the starting five at any point? Or
You know, it's just, you know, he played 18 minutes in the last game, and, you know, he's had some allergies he just started to get dealt with here since we got back from Vegas. And I think his stamina and wind has really improved. And who did you want to move out of the starting lineup, Coach?
yeah, no, it's tough to find somebody.
Well, I'm
He
just
just played
saying,
really well.
you made a suggestion. Who are you moving out of there?
I was just asking.
Okay, I just wanted to get your feedback.
Just start 6 guys. Okay, see if that works.
But his minutes are definitely increasing as he was a kid today in practice. He was dragging today because he was studying all night. You know, it's like, Reggie, you know, what's going on? He had to go. He says, Coach, I got tutoring that goes forever today. I got tutoring. He is like tutoring the whole day here now. So, I mean, freshman in college, first semester, it's, you know, it's no joke. Tough.
Go ahead, Tyler.
You mentioned the cause of the Never Forget Tribute Classic. I was wondering if you have any personal ties to what happened on 9/11.
Actually, I was in Pittsburgh, and the head coach of University of Pittsburgh, when the attack occurred, and I'll never forget it. You know, and being we were up there in the Northeast, I had a lot of people in our program, notably my starting point guard, Brandon Knight, who was first-team All-American MVP of the Big East. 13 of his fellow classmates died. You know, people that went to his school died in the attack, and the Cantor Fitzgerald, you know, was a big part of that, with 700 people that were killed. One of my assistants, Barry Rorson, also had 15 people killed from his school, people that went there and attended. You know, so I actually remember I was supposed to be recruiting the next day. I'll never forget, we had the jets come over because of the one plane, United, that went down outside of Pittsburgh. You know, that the passengers got into it, remember it, and took it down. United, I can't remember what it was in the 90s.
93.
Pardon me?
93.
Yeah, United 93. But I remember all of a sudden there was no airplanes, nothing was in the air, and you had, you know, fighter jets, and it was eerie. But I remember driving to New York City 2 days later and recruiting, and the smell and the stench from those collapsed Twin Towers that went down was just unbelievable. And just, you know, God, it was a terrible time for our country at that time, so I remember it vividly. And then to hear about all the people who were affected by it in terms of the cleanup, the firemen, you know, all the different people that were the first responders. I mean, a lot of those people got sick and were affected by it in a bad way. So, yeah, I do remember it well. You know, I think that our government and our military did an incredible job to think that we haven't had, knock on wood, another major attack in this country since that point. It tells you there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we don't know about that keeps us safe, and we're all blessed and very fortunate to be Americans.
Anything else for Coach? Thank you, guys.
Thank you.